So you want to know how to do impossible mode? Well, I'll tell you my simple gameplay guide. You're going to have to learn how to invest in other companies. When you play impossible mode, you do not have access to contracts, deals, loans, or publishing. You still have access to selling shares of your own company, investing in other companies, and selling software. Before we can sell software, we need to have money to hire a team and a building. We can get that through investing. When it comes to character creation, the only thing I recommend is having visionary level creativity. You can do whatever you want for all the other skill points and personality traits. It doesn't really matter that much. After we get a crew hired, so I'm not even going to be building an office or a computer. We're just going to be doing investing in this run right now. I'm going to set my hours to 2 hours a day, so the days go by extra fast. And I'm going to sort by date founded. Here I found a company that's worth less than $2 million. It's relatively new. They have one product. I'm going to buy as many shares of them as I can. This company's going to keep on going up in value over time until it hits its peak, at which point we'll sell. But right now they're still in a growing phase, so it's a good time to invest. And I'm going to keep on buying the stock they sell every day until I run out of money. And then I'll use my dividends to buy what shares I can. You can see we're starting to make so much money now, we have to worry about paying taxes. I think it's a good place to be, making money rather than losing money. We will continue investing in Sparksteel Interactive until a new company gets founded, in which case we'll switch over. And this is the new investment loop. Marn Digital comes out, we start buying all of the shares of Marn Digital we can, no more buying of Sparksteel Interactive. We use all of our money to buy Marn Digital, and if we need to, we sell some shares of Sparksteel to afford to keep investing in Marn. Marn has a much greater scaling potential in terms of worth because it's an operating system company, so buying these shares are hugely worth it. We should sell Sparksteel shares to buy shares in Marn. Basically, it's worth it for me to sell off 0.1% of Sparksteel in order to afford to buy 0.4% of Marn. Because Marn will become a $100 million company given enough time. So we will get a great return on investment. Now a new company, ElectroShape Inc. has been founded, and we're going to shift all of our investment efforts to them now going forward. No more into Marn, all into ElectroSharp. I just want to say that at this point in time, I'm pretty sure our company is worth $10+ million in stock alone, and we're making $100,000 a month off our dividends, which is more than enough to support a full dev team. So at this point in time, we have more than enough money. We could sell off all of our stock entirely and have a lump sum of $12 million to pay for it, or we could just use the dividends to pay for our team going forward. Either way, we have enough money at this point, but I'm going to keep going until I get $100 million in wealth through only stock trading. Right now our company is worth $13 million in stock. 14. 15. So occasionally I'll open up the charts and I'll look at the balance of a company. Older companies, you'll notice that their balance kinda has a particular shape where it has a rising portion, a flat portion, and then a declining portion, and then they'll eventually go bankrupt. So you want to sell your shares before you get to the declining portion, because then you're just losing money. The stocks are just falling. So what happens is the companies get too bloated and they're not making as much money as they used to because their staff is too big and their sales are too small. You should abandon ship and sell all of your shares then. Companies in this game don't last forever. people invest in a new company and they don't release a product. These are failed startups. I would not continue investing in them. They may release a product eventually, rarely though. Typically though, a new startup will release a product within 1 or 2 months of being founded and selling shares. That's when you want to buy them. I only buy companies that are worth less than $2 million when I'm doing my initial startup investments. On the right side there, I opened up our finance sheet so you can see what our dividends are looking like. We are continuing our strategy of investing in the newest company we can for as long as we can. And then we're going to sell off shares of companies that are failing, like that one there. On the screen right now, we're going to show the chart of Celte Corp, and you can see that we are in the top flat section of their finances right now, which means they're going to start collapsing as a company. You should abandon ship, sell your shares before they lose their value. And that's unfortunate, but that's what you have to do. So now we have $8 million in capital because we sold all of our shares of Celte. Now we're just investing all of it into new companies, buying up as much as we can. Now at this point, we can't afford to invest in all 3 new companies at the same time, so I'm going to choose to invest into one of the cheapest shares. This company here, I have about a 30% ownership stake in, and the company stops selling stock. That'll happen sometimes. I don't know why, but companies decide they don't want to sell more than 30, 50, 100% of the company, and they'll just stop selling at a certain percent. There's no way to control that. Here, because this company I was investing in, their sales started blowing up after I had 30% ownership of them, so it felt pretty good. Now we are investing in the new companies majorly. We're going to sell off shares of companies that looks like they're on the decline. And that's it. So here we can see that the company is worth $100 million by December 1997. So that is 17 years of gameplay. What's that, about $5 million a year profit? The beginning is a little slow. Your beginning would probably be slower because you can't guarantee new companies to get founded. So maybe you should restart. Anyways, that's my guide for the stock market. If you guys like this type of stuff, please leave a like down below, subscribe, share for friends. Moon Ninja out of here.